He's coming back. Garruk, he's coming back. Chloe, you scared? Scared about Garruk? Of course, Chloe's not scared. Chloe just made a little kid cry. Barked at the poor kid. You're a mean dog sometimes, Chloe. Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here showing off my store. It's been a long time since we did a Gone Roger. Excuse the shakiness, just use my cell phone to do kind of a walkthrough of our store. I've got a sign to actually get up. So I was actually going to do some finishing touches to one of our signs. We're probably going to put here somewhere in the hall. But yeah, we've done a lot of updates to our good old store. So you're kind of seeing the entryway right now. I've got lockers for players to use, rent out, or just use when they come in. Usually I have pre-releases or packs, so I highly encourage people to lock their stuff up while they're playing pre-release. As with any other store, we've had problems before with sticky fingers. So our Hall of Fame hasn't really changed much. We haven't been playing a lot of Magic lately at the store besides pre-release, so it's closed right now, but I'd like to do a little bit of walkthrough from our hall. Still here at Richfield, Utah, a little tiny town in the middle of nowhere on your way from Denver to Las Vegas. It would be why Richfield exists, so people can sleep here and then make the rest of the drive the next day. So still trucking along. We've been open for like 4 years now? Can't, man, time flies. I guess when you're having fun. With the game industry, still going okay. The store does all right. That's the best way to explain it. Magic the Gathering's a little bit slower than it has been in the past, especially in this area. But all of my fans and patrons have definitely been keeping things afloat. It's been doing a lot of sales through our Patreon. I think we've moved like $40,000 worth of Modern Horizons. I mean, it's just astronomical amount of Modern Horizons that I've sold to my patrons. So hasn't been moving here. I think we have like one box of Modern Horizons in stock at the moment, and we get some people that buy a few packs every now and again. But other than that, Magic is very slow here. There's still a Modern play group that plays. There is still Commander is still very popular here. However, everything else is kind of really slowed down. We haven't fired a standard in so long. I mean, we'll have like 6 people show up for standard and popper and things like that, and barely get a tournament going with them. But anyway, been really getting into board games lately. You can see my channel, my Rogue Deck Builder channel, is a lot slower than it used to. Went on a big Dota Underlords binge, and I rage quit the game because this patch is horrible. Absolutely hate this latest patch of Dota Underlords. It seems to be just like RNG. Is just whoever, and there's like very little strategies you can go, and the RNG is very much in the favor of the people that just get their lucky rolls. So anyway, I'll whine about Dota Underlord some other time. So still enjoying the board games though. So you can see we have a huge selection of board games. Keep a lot of my favorites in stock here. I thought I'd be more of the heavier game player, but these are my type of games. I really like Sentry. Spice Road's a really fun game, or games like Azul. Those are the type of games I actually enjoy. Of course, my Holy Trinity favorite games here: Altiplano, Terraforming Mars, and Wingspan. These are the ones I enjoy the most, with Terraforming Mars being my favorite game to play. Played a few other collectible or living card games like Ashes, if you are interested in a kind of a different card game that plays reasonably well, that will give you a break from Magic. I highly recommend Ashes. It's kind of fun game. They've discontinued it now, but there are plenty of decks to choose from and upgrades and things like that to get enough out of Ashes. So another game that I really like is this Twice as Clever. It's kind of like Yahtzee on crack, Yahtzee with actual strategy. Very good game here. So yeah, maybe I'll have to showcase this. I do want to start a channel called Gone Rogue Games. I think I'm going to go back to Rogue Deck Builder, mainly just showing deck techs, and then things like this will probably be moved over to the Gone Rogue Games channel if I ever get started. I think that having my channel be so A, sporadic, and B, just have so many topics with box openings and rant videos and whatnot, that it's just got too many angles, and I can tell that my Rogue Market channel is just doing so much better because it's focused on one topic, and that is just the financial aspect of Magic the Gathering. So I think Gone Rogue Games, just having a general gaming feel to it, might do better in the long term than keeping it kind of how it is right now, sporadic and whatnot on Rogue deck builder. So, yep, still the same though with our shop. It's still coming along. Still got a huge inventory of Magic the Gathering cards and Magic Gathering products. A little bit of leftovers of these guild kits here, and ooh, memory jar. Great reserve list card. Hey, there's a sword in here. What's that one going for now? I'm just they're chilling here. There's a Sword of Feast and Famine. I need to sell that. A foil chalice too. Some good little cards in here. Noble Hierarch. Anyway, that is the store. There's the dog still. Dog still being the doggo. Huh, doggo? You're happy right now because you just got fed your favorite food of chicken nuggets. But yeah. We do have some profit or loss boxes available if people are interested in actually purchasing them. You'll get a discount in the prices we have on here. So we've been picking up a lot of these older sets. Just have fun with the profit or loss. Still enjoy those videos. They are a pain in the butt to edit though, so that's why you haven't seen them for a while. Summer's usually busy for me. Things will start to slow down in the fall where I can actually focus on editing videos. So, yep, got some Ultimate Masters in here, some Conspiracy, various booster packs. So yeah, we have a decent little inventory here. Still have our massive, all of our card singles and binders, trying to move over to boxes. I just think the boxes take up less room. So I've been moving over to, various boxes to put everything in for our sets. But yeah, this is your day-to-day life of running a game store. Got our messy back area. We got Zach's mess back here with all his art. Still does his miniature paintings and 3D prints a lot of stuff and whatnot. So there's all his painting supplies and all of our overstock. These are all more stuff, more sets of mainly just commons and uncommons. Even have this overstock back here, and then orders waiting. So all these need to be shipped off tomorrow to the various patrons that have ordered stuff. So lots of cool things there. And of course my mess here with the Wendy's. There's the Wendy's chicken nuggets that we just consumed. Me and Chloe shared a packet of them. But yeah, my messy. This is where all the editing and stuff happens. So nothing much has changed here. All right, so got Thornville Drain coming up. I'm expecting the set to sell pretty decently. I think it'll be a popular set that'll get people back in the door. Like I said, Garruk is coming back to eat Chloe. I should have showed you some tricks. She knows so many tricks now, but she's not going to do anything because she just ate a bunch of chicken nuggets. Give me shaky shake. It's a good dog. But yeah, on that, still the same. Just thought I'd update the store on everything. Man, I haven't done these in forever. Top 10 of 2014 and top 10 in 2015, and then I never did them after this. I think that's when they changed rotation so that it was like not once every year. It was like twice a year, and it screwed everything up, and then it had to get back on track. But yep, this is our play area. If you haven't ever seen our play area before, this is where the magic happens. Literally where the magic happens. And this is another thing I love. Love when people come in and try to sell me their collections, and I usually offer $4 per 1,000 if it's like unsorted cards or older cards, and $3 per 1,000 if it's relatively newer cards. And people complain, and then I'll offer them the same deal. Hey, come back here and get 1,000 cards for $4. I'll sell you 1,000 cards all day long for $4 bar. This is our overstock of true bulk cards that are in here. So example of a true bulk card. So these are just here. Usually we'll give huge deals for people to, fill up entire boxes. So of whatever they want. So they can come in here, and people that are just interested in, just acquiring a ton of Magic cards. We actually donate a lot of these donated some of these cards to a boys group. We just donated some cards to a middle school club, give them a big box of Magic cards just to have fun with. So this is where, after buying collections or all the drafts we do and whatnot, this is where it ends up eventually in this. These are all full, by the way. These are packed full of cards in here. Each one of them, what are these 5,000 count boxes? Just full the brim of bulk. So yeah, all the people that think they have a lot of Magic cards think they're worth more than they really are. The vast majority of Magic cards are not worth anything. It's just gonna end up in boxes like these, very hard to move. So another thing Zach's been having fun with is 3D printing off. I don't know what he's trying to do. This is our poop skull. It's a skull in a pile of poop, but hold kind of dice here. Got a big, kind of a flat screen for pairings and playing some old school games here. But so this is our kind of our DM/board game, board game room. We usually just use this for like overflow for pre-releases, but this is kind of my board game collection. Like I said, I've really been getting into board games. So these are all the ones that I've played here. With, of course, I've kind of got it aligned on the games that I like the most. So top tier, top shelf, Terraforming Mars and Altiplano and Wingspan. Wingspan needs to go up here too. So these are my 3 favorite games, like I said earlier, that I've enjoyed the most. You can find my profile on BoardGameGeeks.com. You just search for Rogue Deck Builder, and I have a profile where I rate the games we play. We play every Friday here. So those are my favorite games. Then we have A tier. Games like, this Camelot's not supposed to be on A tier. Games like Gizmo is one of my favorite. Tiny Towns, Clank, Explorers of the North Sea, Suru's fun, Century Golem, very good game. Ex Libris, one of the most underrated board games of all time, in my opinion. Great worker placement game. I'm not a big fan of worker placement, but this one really does well. Then we have the B tier, like Quacks of Quedlinburg, good game. Orbis, underrated game again. Welcome to, really like Welcome to. It's a fun. It's kind of a roll and write, but use cards instead of roll and write. Mesozoic, another very underrated game. You guys will have to see me play this sometime. This is all about matching cards and scoring more points. You have 30 seconds to kind of like one of those Chinese games. Remember those old plastic Chinese games where you had one slot that's missing and you had to try to figure out how to move all your the slots and either up or down, and then you can get them all in the right place to like make a picture. That's kind of Mesozoic in board game form. Then we have the C tier. These are ones I enjoy playing. I'll play them. People want to play them, but they're not my favorite games. Games like King of Tokyo, Ticket to Ride, Carcassonne. Those are classics. Small World. It's just okay. Dice City, Smash Up. Very good games, nonetheless. And then this is my hated tier. These are the games I will not play. So you cannot get me to play these games. Well, I probably will just because I can be nice sometimes, but not a fan of Keyforge. I don't like the game. This Arboretum, or I don't know how to pronounce this. You already know that by my YouTube channel. Castle of Caldel, this game is garbage. Eldritch Horror, people love these type of games. Eldritch Horror and Dead of Winter. I hate storyline games. I hate competitive cooperative games like Dead of Winter, and just cooperative games are just boring to me. Not a big D&D fan. Not a big like Eldritch Horror. I thought was just absolutely, terrible. These are the games I need to get to. These are all the games that I don't know why I've purchased them, but yeah, we have a bunch of games here that I don't even know how to play and need to get to them. So if you see any board games here that you find interesting that that I should play, let me know. Never even played Flux. I have a bunch of Fluxes. A lot of times these just get sent for free to me, or like they'll be in a package deal. So that's why I've acquired some of these. But I hear some of these other games down here are good, like Seven Wonders or Le Havre or Trajan. That's supposed to be very good, but haven't played them. But yeah, that's kind of the update on the store for the Gone Roger. If you have any questions for me for my next Gone Roger, people want to see more of these. They typically don't get that many views, but I mean that's pretty normal for my channel. Like I said, my channel is pretty much dead at this point. It gets a couple thousand views here and there. The only video that really does well is Market Mondays and whatnot. But yeah, still going strong though. Still having fun running the store. It's not a big money maker. It pays its own bills and, a little bit more for us to have fun with. But other than that, got our popper collection still. Yep. Got our popper collection. That's the store. Goner Games, Richfield, Utah. If you're ever in the area, stop by. I don't know why you'd ever be in this area unless you're driving from Vegas to Denver. But if you happen to be driving from Vegas to Denver, then stop in and say hi. We open at 3 o'clock. But you have an odor that is offensive to other players. You have to leave, according to that sign. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd you go, Chloe? You're saying it's time to go? She knows it's time to go. We're closed up and doors are locked and it's time to get out of here. Kevin with Rogue Deck Builder. Thanks for watching.